Let's talk about Express Entry, how and where to apply, application process, processing time, processing fee, and most important, how to make that final move to Canada. Let's roll it.
What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. Before we begin, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. Please help me reach 400 subscribers by the end of this week. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you. It means a lot. After all, it's my first 100 days of my official YouTube channel. So people who have already subscribed, once again, thank you so much. Please share my channel to your friends and family who are looking to make a move to Canada. So let's talk about immigration to begin with. A lot of times when people move, everybody thinks that it's because of money. Well, it's not the only factor. Well, people move in search of better lifestyle, better medical facilities, better education for their kids. They also move because of political stability in the country they are moving. And at the same point of time, they move to see how suitable the life is after retirement. So the list can be endless, but money cannot be the only factor. Just in case you're looking to make that move, maybe this is a good time to do it. After all, Canada is welcoming more than 1 million immigrants in the next 3 years. It's easier than it sounds like. And trust me, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're planning to move, please watch till the end.
Moving back to our main topic, Express Entry. Now, I know you would be thinking that it's difficult to apply and you would need some help to apply. But believe me, you can do everything online on your own, and most important, you won't be paying any fee before you get the invitation to apply, also called ITA, from the Canadian government. To start off, let's understand the application fee. The application fee to apply for PR is $825 per adult. Anybody who is under 22 only pays $225. Right to PR is only $500, and you pay that only when your PR is approved. So ideally, you're only paying $825 for the application process, and that's all. Interesting fact, this cost is way less as compared to PR process for Australia, New Zealand, and United Kingdom. Next is documents needed. You will have to begin the process by having IELTS score. Now, for those who don't know what IELTS is, it stands for International English Language Testing System. Now, you would need that to prove your ability on how well you understand English as your language. Since English is an official language in Canada, your test would be based upon reading, listening, writing, and speaking skills. To take the test, your result would be based upon 0 to 9 band, where 9 stands for the highest marking. Now the next big question is, what is a good IELTS score? Now the table over here shows if you get more than 7.5 in each category, you can get a maximum of 136 points in IELTS score. Having said that, I know it's difficult to score more than 7.5 in each category, but even if you score more than 6, you would still be in a better place. Added advantage, if you understand French, you can gain extra points as French is a second official language in Canada. Another document to collect is police certificate, also called police clearance certificate. Now, if you have stayed in any country in the last 10 years for more than 6 months, you would need to get a police certificate from each country you have stayed in. Now, this process sometimes takes long, so it is advised to start collecting those documents as soon as you can. Next document required is proof of funds. Now, if you are planning to move to Canada, you would require a minimum of $12,960 in your bank account in the last 6 months. The table over here shows how much money is required to show the funds in your bank account depending upon how many people are looking to migrate to Canada from your family. Now, if you're applying for your application within Canada, there are few exceptions where you will not have to show any proof of funds. The next important document is ECA, which stands for Educational Credential Assessment. Now, you would need to verify all your degree, diploma, or certificate from your country to prove that it is valid or it is equivalent to a Canadian one. I will make a separate video on how to get that done, so stay tuned. Next and the last one is medical exam. Now, you would be taking a medical exam only after ITA, which is the invitation to apply, but that also is one document which is required. Now, it's pretty easy and straightforward from where to get it. You would receive an email from the Canadian government asking to where and how to get your medical examination done, and you'll be good to go. Now let's take a quick recap on all the documents we have discussed before we move forward. Starting out with IELTS score, police clearance certificate, ECA, proof of funds, and last but not the least, your medical exam. and you're good to apply for your PR. Now the next big thing is where to apply. Now to start the process, we'll go to canada.ca, select English as a language, move to immigration and citizenship, and jump into immigration and express entry, and then we'll click on how express entry works. And to start off, we'll select the step number 1 to find if you are eligible and answer a few basic questions. Right at the bottom, we'll look at check your eligibility and start with the province of your choice. I've selected British Columbia just to start the process. Put IELTS as your English test and select the date when you have taken the test. Put your scores. For now I'm just selecting 7.5 in general, and we'll go on select second official language, which I've selected none. For next 3-year experience in skill category in Canada, I've selected none, and then moved on to Canadian work class, none of the above as an answer. Now in the last 10 years, I'll select any skill work experience, which if in case I have one. Now you can always go into skill work experience and check which category you belong to and select the answer as per your choice. I've selected 4 to 5 just to get an answer, and you can always look at which category your profession belongs to. And NOC, I've selected 2 years. And then do you have a certificate of qualification? I've selected none. And then how much money you'll be bringing, I'm just selecting for one person, which is 12,960, and then hit next. If you have any job offer, I've selected none. And then date of birth, I'm just going by 1990 January 1st just to get an answer. And over here now, whatever your education qualification is, after you have verified it with the ECA, and then right at the end it's asking me for check all the answers that apply. You can read all the above answers. I would hit none of the above and then move on. Marital status. Now if you write married over here, it will ask you for further answers for your spouse, so I'll just evict that one and hit never married, and here we go. I've got the answer saying that I'm eligible to apply for express entry, and I also have a personal reference code. Just save this for future, and we are done. Now this eligibility is just a basic check to see if you are eligible for express entry. To dive into more details, let's check out your CRS score, which is the base of express entry. To give you an idea, in last few months, the CRS score has been around 465 to 475, with the latest being 447 in the month of May. So let's quickly check out how to check the CRS score. Now for CRS score, we'll go back to the same website and select express entry again, and then go on same option, which is how express entry works. Over here we'll go down and see on step number 3, check your score, and then start answering questions all over again. This one is more detailed, so just make sure you're answering everything correct. Selected the age, I've gone to master's degree, and then on a Canadian degree no. Test results as 2 years or now one thing I forgot to mention while I was talking about IELTS score, cannot be more than 2 years old. So in case you gave your IELTS exam 2 years ago, you'll have to retake the test. Enter your brands on each category. Now skill work experience within Canada, I'm mentioning none. And then for the next 10 years, for the last 10 years, how many foreign skilled worker experience do I have? I'm writing 3 or more. And then any certificate of Canadian province, no. I don't have any LMIA, so no. Nomination certificate, no. Spouse documents, no. And then calculate your score. Now as you can see over here, my total score came out to be 473, which is in the range what 2020 scores have been. For your reference, you can also look at what on each category how many points you have scored, And in case you can improve on any category, you can always improve it to get a better result. Because if the cutoff is more than 473, I would not qualify. Now, based upon the latest CRS score and the latest draw, you would or would not receive an ITA. Now, once you know where you stand with your CRS score, you can apply with your Express Entry profile on the same website, link in the description below. Now, the draw happens every 2 weeks, and if your CRS score is equal or more than the minimum draw, you would receive an ITA, which is the invitation to apply for your PR. Now, to make a note, you would get 2 months time to collect all the documents in case you haven't done it, and you can apply for your final application. Processing time right now is about 6 months, so you can expect your application to be done around 6 months and receive an email from the Canadian government asking for your passport for the final stamping. That's all. You're ready to book a flight and fly to a country which you chose as your new home. I know there was a lot of information in this video, so in case you have any questions, please drop your queries in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer each one of them. That's all for today. Hit that like button and smash that subscribe button for more exciting videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. Peace.